Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to chemistry class. Children, yesterday I gave you the homework to write an essay on water pollution and the changes that have occurred in the 5 years, isn't it? But I can only find 5 students have shown me the homework. Children, I am not going to get any benefit out of it. It is for your benefit, it is for your sake. So those who have not done the homework, start doing the homework of all the subject. Not only I'm talking about chemistry and bio, I'm talking about all the subject. Children, please take these homeworks very seriously, otherwise you will end up in a problem. Okay, so I want to see the homework today itself in the group. So as you know that we were doing a chapter number 19, pollution of water and air. All right, and we have started the water pollution yesterday. We have talked about what is water pollution, and we have also seen certain causes of water pollution. We have also talked about the Ganga Action Plan and Namami Gange Plan and Clean Ganga. So these were certain government policies that was taken in action in order to clean the Ganga. And also there are certain more governmental plans like Yamuna Action Plan to clean Yamuna also, Yamuna River. Okay, so there are certain governmental policies that came up to clean the water, polluted water. Okay, so children, we have seen in the causes of water pollution that sewage is one of the very important cause of water pollution. Why? Because all the waste from household, from villages like fecus and all the things are being ultimately, knowingly or unknowingly, directly or indirectly, are dumped in the river, and which pollute the river very, like it creates the water level and the oxygen level in the water very low, and it causes various diseases like diarrhea, malaria. It gives birth to various bacteria and viruses which affects humans, animals and plants also, definitely. So uh, this is the water pollution we were talking about. So sewage is one of the reason for water pollution. The dumping of sewage, untreated sewage, when they are dumped in water, it causes water pollution. Second, we have seen the industrial waste. So there are several industries like textile industry, sugar mills and paper industry. They um, give out, the output of these industries are very like they extract out several harmful chemicals and harmful substances. So there are certain industries जिनका आउटलेट जो होता है वो रिवर में जाके हो रहा है, ठीक है? तो उनकी इंडस्ट्री से जितने भी वेस्ट, जितनी भी गंदगी निकलती है, दे डंप इट इन द रिवर विदाउट ट्रीटिंग इट, which is definitely polluting the water. Okay, it again give rise to several um, bacteria and viruses, and it affects the human when they come in contact with it. Okay, so industrial waste is also one of the cause of water pollution. Then we were talking about the fertilizers and pesticides. Okay, fertilizers and pesticides also give rise to water pollution. How? So, what is fertilizer? Fertilizers are required for the growth of plant. Fertilizers basically consist of various nutrients, like they contain nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus and urea. So all these things are given to the plants for their good, for the good growth of crops and plants. Okay, now what happens when the water, when the plants and crops are being watered? So along with the flow of water, all these fertilizers also gets washed off. Okay, and they ultimately go into the river. And the balance of water, that is, see, water is neutral. Neither it is acidic, neither it is basic. It is neutral. So when these chemicals are added to water, the pH of water increases. The water becomes acidic or it can even become basic. And now it is not fit for even drinking or for aquatic life, those who are surviving there. Getting it? Same goes with the pesticides. What are pesticides? Pesticides are certain chemicals that are again used in crops to kill the pest. ठीक है, पेस्ट क्या होते हैं? दे आर स्मॉल स्मॉल माइक्रोब्स जो कि क्रॉप को खराब कर देते हैं. उनको किल करने के लिए farmers use pesticides. The pesticides are the chemical that they spray over the crop, okay, to kill the pest. Getting it? Again, like fertilizer is getting washed off with water, in the same way pesticides also gets washed off and run with the water to the river. Okay, getting my point? So now the water, the various chemicals are added to the water, which disturbs the balance of water, which disturbs the pH of water. As a result of which, algae starts to grow in water. Okay, so when I have shown you the diagram yesterday that पानी के ऊपर क्या होता है, ग्रीन कलर की लेयर आ जाती है और ग्रीन कलर का इफ यू हैव सीन बहुत सारी काही काही जम जाती है पानी के ऊपर. You must have observed it somewhere or the other. So that is nothing but the growth of algae. Okay, now these algae grow over the water, and the tendency of algae is to absorb or intake oxygen. ठीक है, अब वो ऑक्सीजन कहां से लेते हैं? वो ऑक्सीजन पानी से ले रहे हैं. गेटिंग इट? सो जैसे जैसे वो ऑक्सीजन ले रहे हैं पानी से, दे ग्रो एंड स्प्रेड. ओके, and when they are taking oxygen from the water, the level of oxygen in water will decrease. Okay, and as the algae dies, it becomes the food for various bacteria and viruses. So these bacteria and viruses eat those algae. Okay, and hence they also grow. तो अब पानी में क्या है, एल्गी की तो ग्रोथ हो रही है, साथ में बैक्टीरिया और वायरसेस की भी ग्रोथ हो रही है. ओके, बैक्टीरियाज है, फंजाई है, इन सब की भी ग्रोथ पानी में हो रही है. Now all together both of them will decrease the level of oxygen in water, as a result of which various aquatic life that is surviving in the water will have the scarcity of water, scarcity of oxygen. Okay, पानी में क्योंकि ऑक्सीजन की कमी हो गई है, तो जो aquatic life से फिशेस है, प्लांट्स है, जो उसमें सर्वाइव कर रहे हैं, they will not get sufficient amount of oxygen. Okay, and they will die. When they will die, the water will get polluted. Okay, this is a one aspect of oxygen. Okay, next scenario is जब एल्गी की लेयर पानी के ऊपर ग्रो करने लगती है, so the sun rays cannot cross this layer of algae and will not go beneath it. तो जो सन की रेज आ रही है वो पानी में नहीं जाएगी. So the plant surviving there will not get proper sunlight, and hence they cannot perform the process of photosynthesis and they will also die. Getting it? Because all the sunlight will be trapped by algae itself. Because we know that algae contains chlorophyll and algae also performs the process of photosynthesis. So all the sunlight will be trapped by algae, and now algae will perform the process of photosynthesis and sunlight will not pass through it. So the plants living beneath it will not be able to get the sunlight and will not be able to perform the process of photosynthesis. Getting it? So because of the fertilizers and pesticides, algae grow, oxygen level decreases, aquatic life dies, and the water become polluted. So this change in the chemical balance of the water and decrease in the oxygen level is known as eutrophication. What it is known as, children? It is known as eutrophication. I'll explain it to you. So if we are talking about fertilizers and pesticides, one very important term here is eutrophication. So what is eutrophication? Eutrophication क्या होता है बेटा? जब water में there is a change in chemical balance और इस चेंज की वजह से algae starts to grow, hence decreasing the oxygen level in water. This decreases oxygen level in water and polluting the water. So this complete phenomena that takes place in water is known as eutrophication. Getting it? And I have already shown you the diagram. I'll again show it to you. So this figure, if you are seeing here, क्या हो रही है यहाँ पे? एल्गी की ग्रोथ हो गई है पानी पे, पानी हरा हरा सा हो गया है. So this is called eutrophication, and this is also known as this growth of algae specifically. There is a term given to it. It is known as algal boom or algal bloom. Okay, it is known as algal bloom. Only this growth of algae is known as algal bloom. So algal bloom results in eutrophication. Getting it? So that was about the fertilizers and pesticides, and now the scientists are working towards the biodegradable pesticides. They are working towards, I'll show you, they are working towards the biodegradable, just a second, they are working towards a biodegradable pesticides. Now what will be biodegradable pesticides? बायोडिग्रेडेबल का मतलब होता है बेटा जो अपने आप डिग्रेड हो जाए, जो अपने आप खत्म हो जाए. They are called biodegradable. I think you have already heard this term biodegradable before. So biodegradable is because of the action of certain bacteria and fungi. These material, when they degrade automatically, they are called biodegradable. Okay, like for example, if we if certain animals die, yeah, if we take any vegetable, अगर वेजिटेबल को हम सॉइल में सबमर्ज कर दे, टमाटर है या anything, खीरा or anything, or the peel of all these things, if you submerge it in soil, they will automatically get degraded means कि वो छोटे छोटे parts में automatically break हो जाएंगे, and after some time no trash of it this will be left. तो ये धीरे धीरे खत्म हो जाएंगे and they will get submerged in the soil. This is called biodegradable. Okay, so scientists are now working towards the biodegradable pesticides. वो ऐसे pesticides बना रहे हैं जो कि पेस्ट को भी किल करे और वो अपने आप डिग्रेड भी हो जाए. And for this they are working towards some extract they can take from a neem tree. ठीक है, we know that because neem tree is highly it's rich in it has a tendency to kill the fungus and bacteria, so they are working towards it to make any pest from the extract of the neem tree, and which will be definitely biodegradable because ये herbal होगा. तो ये क्या होगा कि इसको हम degrade easily कर सकते हैं. So now the scientists are working towards it. Okay, so this is the thing. And also for fertilizer, so instead of using the fertilizer we can opt for compost. Okay, now what is compost? I think we have talked about compost in the previous classes also, when we were talking about vermicomposting and everything. So if you talk about compost, so compost is made from organic waste. So composts are made from organic waste, and again which is not harmful and will also fulfill all the nutrient for the crops. So instead of going for fertilizers as a chemical, we can opt for compost. Okay. So fertilizer or pesticide का alternative is biodegradable pesticide and compost. So by this we can also reduce the water pollution. So this is the thing, children, about fertilizers and pesticides. And then we have hospital waste. So what are things that are released from hospitals? Like various medicines, various syringes, unused, used, blood sample, urine sample, fecal sample, all types of chemicals and medicines are released from hospital, which acts as a waste जो होता है उनका. और अगर हम उसको फिर से अनट्रीटेड पानी में डंप कर दे तो it will harm the water again, and it will also pollute the water. So this was about the different causes of water pollution. So first we have sewage, then we have industrial waste, fertilizers and pesticides, and hospital waste. So these are the causes of water pollution. Now let's talk about potable waters. Now what are potable water? बेटा हमें पता है कि हमारे घर में जो भी पानी आता है, all the water is not fit for drinking. ऐसा नहीं होता है कि वॉशरूम में जो पानी आ रहा है, जो हमारे बाथरूम में पानी आ रहा है, that we can drink, that we don't drink. I hope so. तो वो पानी तो हम पी नहीं सकते. पीने का पानी अलग आता है और जो अदर हाउस होल्ड वर्क के लिए पानी आता है वो अलग आता है. Isn't it? We can also not directly consume the water of river, क्योंकि river का water भी क्या है, गंदा है. ठीक है, it is polluted. We cannot directly consume it. It needs to be treated before we drink it. So water that is fit for drinking, the water that we can drink or which is used for drinking purpose, are only known as potable water. उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? Potable water. जो water directly supply हो रहा है हमारे घर में, we can make it potable at our home. Now, why and how we can make it potable? By following methods, that is boiling. It is said that जब भी हम अगर पानी को boil करें for at least 15 to 20 minutes, अगर हम पानी को boil कर रहे हैं, so all the germs present in water will be killed, okay, and the water will become pure. Getting it? तो पानी को जब हमने boil किया तो उसमें से सारे germs मर गए, and then after cooling it we can drink that water. So this is one method to make water potable. Getting it? Second is UV treatment. UV क्या होता है बेटा? UV is a special type of a light which is known as ultraviolet light. Okay. Now this ultraviolet light has a tendency to kill germs and bacteria. They have a tendency to kill germs and bacteria. Nowadays, there are several filters coming in the market which have UV treatment, जिसमें UV light होती है, and with the help of this UV light, they kill the germs and bacteria present in the water, and hence we can use it for drinking. Clear? Next technique that we can use is RO. RO का पानी होता है. So RO is what? RO is reverse osmosis. अब ये reverse osmosis क्या होता है बेटा समझिएगा. See, in reverse osmosis what happens? We use a semi-permeable membrane. Semi-permeable membrane क्या होती है? जाली देख रहे हो आप? ये जाली की तरह ही मेम्ब्रेन होती है. ठीक है, एक फिल्म होती है पतली सी. ठीक है, इसमें होता क्या है, इसमें से कुछ सिलेक्टिव चीजें ही पास हो सकती हैं. ओके, और कुछ चीजें रह जाती है. इट एक्ट्स एज अ नेट ओनली, इट एक्ट्स एज अ this strainer only. So this is a semi permeable membrane. Okay, membrane because it is a sheet. Permeable means it has a holes in it through which the certain particles can pass. तो ये permeable है. ठीक है, इसमें से कोई चीज पास हो सकती है. So it is permeable. Semi means कुछ चीजें पास हो सकती है, कुछ नहीं पास हो सकती है. So it is semi permeable membrane. So in reverse osmosis basically क्या होता है कि जब water इसमें से पास किया जाता है, when water is passed through it, when water is passed through this semi permeable membrane, तो क्या होता है कि जितने भी germs और बैक्टीरियाज हैं या जितने भी अनवांटेड सब्सटेंसेस हैं, दे रिमेन हियर एट द अदर एंड. तो ये सेमी परमिएबल मेम्ब्रेन से पास नहीं होते. ठीक है, सिर्फ जितने भी न्यूट्रिएंट हैं वाटर में, जितने भी इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें हैं वाटर में, एंड वाटर इटसेल्फ इन द प्योर फॉर्म विल बी ट्रांसफर्ड. तो ये इधर रह जाएगा और प्योर वाटर इधर ट्रांसफर हो जाएगा. ठीक है, दिस इज कॉल्ड रिवर्स ऑस्मोसिस. ओके, इसको हम बोलते हैं रिवर्स ऑस्मोसिस टेक्निक विच इज आरओ. तो आरओ का पानी हम यूज कर सकते हैं क्योंकि उसमें से जितने भी अनवांटेड चीजें हैं वो किल हो चुकी है. नॉट मतलब किल नहीं होती है, बट हाँ वो छन्नी होती है, छन्नी से वो पास हो जाती है तो वो ऊपर रह जाती है. बाकी जो एसेंशियल चीज है वो हमें मिल जाती है. ओके, सो दिस इज वन टेक्निक. देन वी हैव इज क्लोरीनेशन. क्लोरीनेशन क्या होता है कि इन वाटर क्लोरीन इज एडेड. किसको हम ऐड कर रहे हैं? क्लोरीन को ऐड कर रहे हैं. Now, why chlorine is added? Because chlorine acts as a disinfectant. Chlorine acts as a disinfectant. Disinfectant का मतलब होता है कि it can kill bacteria and various germs. Okay, so chlorine has a tendency to kill these bacteria and germs. So if we add chlorine in water, then all the germs will be killed and destroyed, and now this water will become clean. But there is one disadvantage, that if we are adding a more amount of chlorine, तो पानी में क्लोरीन का महक आ जाती है, and if we consume more amount of chlorine, it is not good for our health. Okay, so there is one disadvantage with this chlorine content, but yes, definitely for several household works and everything जो हम पानी यूज करते हैं उसमें हम क्लोरीन यूज कर सकते हैं. Even when children, you know that हमारे घर में जो पानी आता है वो गंगा जी से आता है, राइट? और जब गंगा जी से वो हमारे घर में सप्लाई होता है, बिफोर दैट इट इज ट्रीटेड. ओके, बिफोर दैट उसको हम क्या करते हैं, ट्रीट करते हैं. ठीक, तो जब हम ट्रीटमेंट कर रहे होते हैं उसका, तब भी हम उसमें क्लोरीन डालते हैं. Okay, and it goes through several processes. Okay, so this treatment of water goes through several processes. जो river से पानी आ रहा है वो several chambers से pass होके फिर हमारे पास आता है. Okay, so these are the techniques through which we can make a water potable, जो कि fit for drinking, which is boiling, UV treatment, RO and chlorination. Clear? So how these sewage is treated? So there are several plants. Every city is having one plant of sewage treatment, and large cities have 2 or 3 sewage treatment plant. Banaras also have 2 sewage treatment plants. Okay, one in Shivpur and one I think we have in here. I think in Marwadi or somewhere there are 2 plants, 2 sewage treatment plants. Okay, in Banaras also we have. So there are several chambers present. In every chamber, these waters are treated with several processes. Okay, there are several chambers present like this. Okay, and in every chamber there are like several treatment of water takes place. So this you will study in higher classes. I'm just showing you the diagram. Okay, so you can see that पानी पहले बहुत गंदा था, फिर थोड़ा साफ होता है, फिर थोड़ा साफ होता है, ऐसे करके पानी फिर क्लीन हो जाता है. यहाँ पे थोड़ी सी फिगर में दिख रहा है कि पानी थोड़ा सा क्लीन हो रहा है. ओके, तो ये सीवेज का वाटर है जो कि बहुत ही गंदा पानी होता है. ठीक है, उसको धीरे धीरे हर चेम्बर में पास करा करा के ट्रीट कराया जाता है. Clear? So this is a sewage treatment plant. So sewage is being treated. Okay. So okay, and similarly water is also treated in a water treatment plant. So in water treatment plant there are several steps that are taken. First is sedimentation and decantation, then addition of alum, filter through a sand filter, and then again chlorination. So these are the steps that are involved in the water treatment. Okay, so this again we will study in the next class, children. I'll explain you all this thing, and we'll also talk about the water conservation, and then we'll start with the air pollution. Okay, so I think you are clear with all these concepts. Again, your homework is that I gave you yesterday, and I want to see your homework today itself. Okay, so that's all for today's class. Hope you have understood it. If not, children, you can ask in the group. I think that either you are not studying it at all क्योंकि आप लोग के पास कोई डाउट ही नहीं होता है, you don't ask any questions now, या तो आपका पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर है. Children, please study, because again after some time you'll have your annual exams. Okay, सो स्टार्ट स्टडिंग फ्रॉम नाउ. एनुअल एग्जाम में आपका सिलेबस बहुत वास्ट रहेगा, सो प्लीज स्टार्ट स्टडिंग फ्रॉम नाउ चिल्ड्रन. Okay, so that's all for today's class. Thank you and Jai Hind everybody.